It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Robert Woods as he's topped the 1,300-yard mark receiving on the year. It's the Titans and the Cowboys on Thursday night primetime.
All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Dak Prescott and Dallas taking the field for their first possession. Dak now in his 7th season in charge of the Cowboys. 2-10 Pro Bowler.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
And Dak going to start out going to the air. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Play action now, Prescott. Tipped and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Hey, a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He's the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense, and leading them out in his 4th season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill.
And one of the things that has really impressed me about Ryan Tannehill has been his perseverance. Early in his career, didn't have the success that he desired. Had some injuries that slowed his development, but he kept working at his craft, and now he's a guy that I think you can put a game on his shoulders.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And a short gain here down to the 20. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On 3rd down, Henry. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Bullock's kick is good, and the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They start on the ground with Elliott. And not much to speak of. With a 1-yard gain up to 26. So after the run for a yard, here comes 2nd and 9 from the 26. Prescott. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Hilton's first catch, good for a first down. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Encroach defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2nd down, it's 6 now from the 42. Draw play, Elliott. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this again? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
A deep blow there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Running for it, Haskins. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now on 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Throwing, Prescott. And that's incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Could we get a touchdown to this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. And the catch made by Hilton. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Prescott yet again. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Third and short yardage, Prescott. He finds his target, it's Schultz. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good, and that will tie us at 3-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points, obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So we've come.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
Phillips now from the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. Well, the first half very even.
I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Back to throw, Tannehill.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
On second down, here's a run from Haskins.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Tannehill. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On fourth down, Tannehill.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's first and 10.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
They'll run it right side with Haskins.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Tannehill to the sideline. Randy Bullock out now for the Tennessee field goal.
He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they move it short, we're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Nashville. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Elliott. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Again, it's Elliott. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Inside give to Elliott. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Marr is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. We still wait on the first touchdown of the game, but a second field goal now makes it a 6-3 score.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would call this the definition of winning ugly. To me, this is gorgeous. I'm a defender, right? I love these kind of games. The tension is high. Who's going to make the play to win it? And right now, that field goal may be the advantage they need.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now Tannehill and the Titans down 6-3, 80 seconds remaining. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. Here's Tannehill. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Looking for Woods again, and he finds it. Down inside the 10. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow, wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Bullet good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now it's the Cowboys' turn. Trailing by 4. 53 ticks to go. To throw, Prescott. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Prescott.
And this one is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here,
and this is caught on the sideline. On the feet in, they are. What a catch. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Here's Dak.
Over the middle here, it's Hilton.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Here's Prescott.
This for all the marbles. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans are going to hang on their final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game, but hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
That's what's great about that partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win, and in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So for the Titans,
they move to 5-11 now on the year.
And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas,
they fall now to 6-10 on the year.
And they will look to turn it around next time out.